Time now for the recurve women's individual bronze medal match between Alejandra Valencia and An San of Korea. San of Korea was the favourite coming into this, but came undone in the semi-finals.
Shooting on target, number 1, representing Korea, 2020 Olympic Games individual champion, team champion, and mixed team champion from Korea, An San. Shooting on target, number 2, representing Mexico, Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games mixed team bronze medalist, Alejandra Valencia.
Well, they've both just come back from the Tokyo Olympic Games. It's been an interesting season for the Koreans in particular, electing not to compete on the world circuit this year because of the restrictions they would have faced on their return home from foreign events. So they built a replica of the range in Tokyo, and they've just been practicing like anybody for the games themselves. They've come back home and they've come back out now for the World Championships. And San picking up 3 gold medals in Tokyo. It was a bronze for Valencia. San was favourite for the title here, but has lost in the semi-finals. Can she pick herself up to take the bronze here in Yankton? She'll get the semi-final underway. Usually setting such high standards. Had a dip in form in the semi-finals and started with an 8 here.
Yeah, very similar to how she ended that semi-final, wasn't it? I'm sure they were going low in the red. So she just needs to keep making the right adjustments.
No discernible grouping really from a little bit tighter for Valencia, and from more than enough in this first set to take the points and go 2 clear. Right, okay. Great shooting from Valencia. Let's just put up, but she's shooting really well. She's taking advantage of an under par and San.
Yeah, not sure what has quite happened here. You know, obviously everything's gone right for her, isn't it, this year, and Olympic titles galore, qualifying first here, coming through the rounds really only dropping 2 points to get into this final day, and it's the first glimmer we've seen where she's just started to come off par.
Yeah, Anne was starting to look like or making a nonsense of the phrase "you can't win everything." She just every time she stepped onto the shooting line, she was going to win. So it is an unusual sight to see her performing. I was about to say so badly. I mean, she's just short of 26. I don't think I could get that with 9 hours. Only 3, so it's relatively speaking, by her high standards. Trailing by 2 in the bronze medal playoff at the World Championships of 2021, and San of Korea will shoot first at the start of the second.
Coach behind her trying to rev her up. She's looking a little confused. She was going left in the semi-finals, narrow to the right now.
Quickly 10, 4, 29. So 10 required from Valencia to share the points. She gets it in there for the 3-1 lead, maintaining that 2-point advantage. Well, 29 is a good score, but actually looked at that one from Valencia this time, and there was a little bit of a wobble in the middle, wasn't there?
29's a great score. Yeah, she looked a little bit shaky, didn't she, in the middle? Well, you know, there's a kind of a world medal up for stake here, whether you get your feet on that podium or not. So, I mean, they're so good. We see so little movement from them that you know, you kind of forget it, don't you? But just a tiny little bit movement then, and nothing really from Ansan at all.
We're getting confirmation on the radio of the target judge there. We picked up on one of our atmospheric mics, I think. Very helpful for us, has to be said. Well, she's on the scoreboard, and San of Korea, but she still trails by 2. So she will start things off in set number 3 with all that support behind her here in South Dakota.
Great timing, strong shot, back in the middle where she's used to it. Brilliant reply.
Quality has just gone up a notch here. Good grouping, great perfect score of 30. Put some pressure on Valencia here. And that looks like it could be as low as an 8. It doesn't really matter if it's marked up to a 9, it's not going to be enough. And Ansan has drawn level at 3 set points apiece after 3. Pressure, 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 that's all that was, right?
Absolutely, matching arrow for arrow, all the pressure on Valencia then just to finish up the set, and just couldn't quite do it. I think that will hit the 9 just, but interesting, you know, the reactions between the pair of them, you know, through the set. Alejandra, you know, a smile to the coach with a good 10, and nothing from Ansan, just pure concentration, no emotion in it at all.
She went through the roof in that one, and the grouping here finishing from San. Look at this. What, 2.5 centimetres?
Yeah, maybe less, hitting the arrow before. We heard it clash. That's why they need to check their nocks when those arrows are returned back to them.
So 3 apiece here in this bronze medal World Championship playoff between Valencia and Mexico versus Korea. It's all square. And San has fought her way back into this. She'll get set number 4 underway now.
This is what happened before though, wasn't it? They'll go low, maybe just losing a bit of pressure, perhaps in the front arm. Great reply from Alejandra, and a smile.
Talk about losing pressure in the front arm. Just explain that a little bit more in layman's terms, so at least I can understand.
So we're looking for this balance, front and back of the bow, and you know, if you're just losing a little bit of that pressure through the front arm towards a target, then they tend to drop low.
You kind of think of the elbows as the sort of the levers on a seesaw maybe, and if the front elbow drops down, then the arrow's going to go down.
Slightly.
Well, 9 means it's all square again in set number 4, 2 28s after 2 30s. There was an opportunity there for Valencia again, but 4 apiece after 4 sets, and we're going to go into the 5th. I know you don't like them, but it's got the markings of a shoot-off in it.
Absolutely love a shoot-off. I don't know, you know, it's so close to call, isn't it? These kind of matching each other really closely.
But just one curious arrow, a piece there, isn't there? It's strange when you see that one arrow going off, but we've said it before, one arrow can make such a massive difference in both ways. Both, you know, if you get a 10 when you absolutely need it, as we've seen already, and if you throw in a spurious 8 when everything else has been in the goal. It's the measure of the sport, full concentration required at all times. Process must maintain complete consistency. Set number 5 of the bronze medal playoff at the World Championships, and San of Korea will shoot first.
A bit of shaking, a bit of nerves, understandably. Just out. She knows how important that is.
This can be done with this shot. Oh, brilliant finish. Her second perfect in the match, and that will be the bronze medal for An San, recovering, having lost in the semi-finals. Disappointment from Valencia. Well, she manages to put it to one side to finish with a 10 herself and a 29, but she'll rue that 9 in the middle. But it will be Korea's An San on the podium, not perhaps where everyone expected her to be, but she's fought back and recovered from losing the semi-finals to take the bronze medal here in Yankton, South Dakota, beating Alejandra Valencia 6 points to 4. There's confirmation from the target judge, and San has made it to the podium, and she waves her bow.